Hello YouTube, Serpentium7 here, and I was just wanting to report on something that's fairly new. I don't know if it's new to you, but it is new to me. We have 3 comets, right? We've got Comet Honda coming mid-August, coming up real soon, with an estimated proximity to Earth of 0.06 AU, or approximately 9 million kilometers. Remember, it's the closest comet since Comet Lexel and Iras-Areki-Alcock, which I explained in my last Comet Honda video. Now, we've been looking for images of all these comets, and remember, like my last video, I'm going to just provide all these websites in the order that I'm presenting these, plus a little bit of extra with this video. But here's images of Comet Honda, and I just clicked on this one here. It's Comet Mircos Honda. The Comet Mircos over 4 days in August. These are from 1957. So as you can see, the 2 tails, typical of all comets, according to what I've read about comets. But this website just gives you a little bit of info, basic information on comets and asteroids and differences, and a little understanding for those who are interested in that. But back here to this image here. Once again, go back here, and there's other images of Honda to look at, so just check that out. And remember, we have Comet Elenin. I was just checking this blog out, looking for this info and just seeing what people were putting out there, you know. But I didn't find anything that really stood out. Somebody put in here that Elenin had a 13,000-year orbit, which I believe is false, but still a lot of mystery on Elenin. It seems to be closing in, yet NASA and all the major news medias don't want to talk about, or maybe it's just not newsworthy. I don't know. Maybe it will become newsworthy. But the latest image of Comet Elenin, July, and this is from SydneyStargazers.com. This is our latest image of Comet Elenin from a few days ago. Our picture was not great due to light pollution and the comet being low to the horizon, and we had to clean it up a bit, but it gives you an idea what the comet looks like at the moment. And just some different pictures, but these guys, Sydney Stargazers.com, obviously Southern Hemisphere, sticking a little here. But yeah, Comet Elenin would be number 2 coming next. And just to end the subject on Comet Elenin, when Comet Elenin passes us later this year, it will be at a distance of 0.233 AU. But we have another comet which will pass us at an even closer distance. Comet P2006 T1 Levy, which we last saw in February 1991, will be passing Earth on 20th January 2012 at a closer distance of 0.18 AU. After it disappears, we will not see this comet again until well after 2114, if it ever does come back again, or if we're still around in 2114. That's just me adding that there, but yeah, 2114, can you imagine? And then here's another little moving image of Levy I found, just showing that. Great Shepherd Observatory. But yeah, Levi's coming pretty close, I suppose. More pictures on Levy here. But yeah, you can. What I'm going to do is provide the JPL for all of these comets, and that way you can look and you can find the dates yourself. Kind of discover it for yourself if you haven't. But just not many pictures on Levy. There are some, but they're not very much better than this one. But yeah, that's 3 comets, right? We've got 3 comets on the way. So, oh wait a minute. No, we've got, what is this? Garrad lights up. Comet Garrad, huh? Okay, Comet Garrad C2009. Oh, scrolled down a little too fast. Comet Garrad C2009 P1 is making nice progress towards its perihelion, closest Earth approach to the sun, or closest approach to the sun, on December 23rd. It's a lovely comet and should brighten further of the coming months, and has best chance of becoming our next naked eye comet. I hope to have some better images soon. So Its closest approach to the sun will be December 23rd, and it should be a good naked eye comet according to this source. It had a nice little double tail going about a week ago, but that seems to have swung away from us a little. My attempt to get a nice full color version was foiled by cloud knocking out the blue channel on the 24th, so I added some shorter luminance into the blue channel. So just talking about the images. So here's an update, 29th of July. I finally got back to try and grab the blue channel that I missed the other night. You actually have to start again, as the stars of course will be in a different place. The weather foiled me again, so I jumped on board our scope in Nerpio, Spain, G17, and grabbed another color run. Here I have 40 minutes of RGB stacking for movement of the comet. G17 also has a tighter FOV, so the coma is larger here. And this looks like a very bright comet. And it's supposedly pretty close, pretty far right now. But great images on that website and information. But yeah, no, not just 3 comets. We've got 4 comets coming, okay? And just to, once again, this one's called C2009 P1 Garrad. And here's an image here. And I won't get into the discovery of this comet, but this is the cometography.com. This is one of the best websites I've found for all comets. It gives the discovery historical highlights, but I'm going to scroll down here to the upcoming highlights. Okay. The comet will reach a maximum solar elongation of 149 degrees on 2011 August 8. After having moved northward since September 2010, the comet will attain a declination of plus 19.9 degrees on 2011 September 12th and will then turn southward. The southward motion will only continue until 2011 October 26th, when the comet attains a declination of plus 18.7 degrees and will then resume a northward motion. The comet will reach a minimum solar elongation of 45 degrees on 2011 December 5th. The comet will be closest to Earth on 2012 March 5th. And the comet will attain its most northerly declination of 70.7 degrees on 2012 March 11 and will move steadily southward for the remainder of the year. So it's going to be closest to Earth 2012 March 5th. And remember up here, it talks about 2011 September 12th. Well, I'll provide the JPL link for this Comet C2009 P1 Garrad. You look at it yourself and look at September 11th of this year, and you'll get a little surprise there. And I won't show that. You can check it out for yourself. But no, we have 4 comets C2009 P1 Garrad. So we've got Comet Honda, Comet Elenin, Comet Levy, now Comet Garrad. And here's another picture of Garrad. This comet is now reaching magnitude 9.6. It can easily be spotted at the edge of Pegasus. Yesterday, the transit was at 4 o'clock. It is still a challenge to see the tails. There is just a hint of it in this attempt. The conditions as AIX were really horrible. I'll have to return to it in 2 weeks' time, and talks about the just information on the image. But yeah, once again, this may be a naked eye comet, but it may not come very close. You see for yourself on the JPL. But once again, a lot of people saying this is going to be a naked eye comet, and those images make it look pretty big, but I didn't really find much info. You can kind of surf around and figure out how big it is, or if you can, but it looks pretty good, looks pretty bright. But here's a JPL I'll provide. So 4 comets coming, just letting everybody know. Now there are 4. So Serpentium 7 signing out.